Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Finishing Blow. Hopefully you guys are having a good week. This week was really insane for me. I know that I seem to be crazy busy all the time, but I did manage to get a couple extra articles out for you guys. So a lot of topics this week. Probably not going to spend as much time on them, but be sure to check them out. Got the links in the description if you want to check out the actual articles on my website. But first off, we have some trailers for Martial Arts Kid and Black and White Dawn of Justice. Now, these two films are very different from one another. Let me go ahead and talk about Martial Arts Kid first. Martial Arts Kid features Cynthia Rothrock and Dawn the Dragon Wilson. It is very similar to the Karate Kid. A lot of people have been pulling parallels to that. I'm hoping they take that and do something unique and interesting with it. Obviously, with the naming of it, they knew that it was going to be compared to the Karate Kid. The trailer itself doesn't show too much, but it could be good. I know that they showed it at Comic-Con. I haven't heard too much reception about the trailer or anything else that they've seen at the event, but I am curious about it. I like those movies that have a lot of heart to them as well, not just mindless action. So hopefully it will be good, but we'll have to see when we get some more trailers and things like that moving on. But on the flip side, Black and White is insane. And by insane, I mean there's so much story in this one trailer, and I feel like we're not even getting the tip of the iceberg. The original Black and White film, the first one, I think it's supposed to be a trilogy. The first one was a little bit on the long side, and it covers a lot of story. And I feel like this next one, they're going to do even more. There's things exploding left and right. You've got just everything, just madness. But it looks really fun. And I would be lying if I said that I didn't have any fun watching this. This is kind of like an Asian Die Hard almost, if you want to compare it to anything, but a little bit longer, because it is based off of an Asian drama. So since dramas are an hour long already, a movie for them isn't much longer unless they make it like super ridiculous. So it is a little bit on the long side, but I'm okay with that. Hopefully you guys are too, but be sure to check out the trailer if you want to see more. All right, so next up, I'm sure you guys have heard by now, but there was a incident about the Expendables 3 being leaked online. I'm not sure what the numbers are right now, but when it first leaked, within the first 24 hours, there were 189,000 copies of this film that was downloaded illegally. So I went ahead, I didn't want to do anything too crazy about piracy. I didn't want to, I don't know, there's a lot of things that people have already written about piracy and done about piracy, and we know the good old, just the same old, piracy is bad, don't do this, it hurts the people, blah, blah, blah. So I wanted to take a different approach and just kind of do like a sit-down Q&A session, and I addressed kind of a lot of questions about piracy, and at least to the best of my knowledge. One of the things that I really didn't think about until after I wrote the article, or until, while I was writing the article, was what do these people benefit from uploading these movies? We know the benefit of the people who download the film, the people who get to watch the movie early, but what is the benefit of the person who uploads this movie? And that was a really interesting perspective that I'd never thought of until I actually wrote this article. But whether know people who pirate films, or maybe you're just curious about the whole drama around it, I really hope that you guys give it a look. I put a lot of time and effort into it, and I feel like it's the most level approach to piracy that there is. I feel like it's unfairly represented as a scapegoat a lot of times. People just look at the numbers and say, oh, 189,000 copies were stolen. That means 189,000 tickets were lost. And that's not necessarily the case. Not everyone who pirates a movie is going to be purchasing that film. And on the flip side, there are people who have pirated the movie that want to watch it, want to see it in the theater. So it works both ways, and it's a very interesting dynamic. But I tried to give it the most level approach I could. Please give it a read and let me know what you guys think. All right, moving forward, we've got more trailers. Tekken 2, Kazuya's Revenge, came out with a trailer or two, and I don't really know what I can say about it. I mean, my gut instinct is it looks okay, and that's really all it is. A lot of people have said harsher things about that. Some people are excited. I feel like it doesn't fit into the Tekken universe very well, but I am a very big Ken Kosugi fan, and I'm hoping that it's good, at least that the action is going to be good. So still have some high hopes for it, but I know that everybody's excited about the other announcement that happened at Comic-Con, which is Street Fighter World Warrior. Now, obviously, this is a continuation of Street Fighter Assassin's Fist, and it's going to be bringing in the Street Fighter tournament. So you're going to have M. Bison and Guile and Chun-Li and all these key characters. I'm kind of assuming from the second game primarily, but you'll get to see like Shadaloo and all those different things. Now, I don't know exactly when they're going to be doing this. It took them a lot of time and a lot of effort to make the first one, and I know that they don't want to rush it. I'm sure they have more resources now because this new film or this new series is going to have that momentum that the original one made, but I'm not too sure what's going to go on with it. But obviously everybody's very excited about it, so stay tuned and I'll let you guys know as soon as I find out more about it. All right, so moving forward with the trailers, in case you guys are wondering what's going on with all these trailers here, obviously Comic-Con happened, and so a lot of stuff was coming out, a lot of big announcements, and I was trying to catch up with as many of them as I could. All right, so anyways, there's a trailer for Michael Jai White's Falcon Rising. Now, this movie actually caught me by surprise. I didn't think it was going to be the way it was. I saw the trailer, and I was really, really surprised at how good it looks, how polished it is. And it just makes me really excited for the film. They're talking about doing one a year. I don't know how exactly they're going to make that work, if they're going to have different directors or how they're going to keep that same character going over and over again. But anyways, this trailer in and of itself looks really good. A lot of familiar faces, a lot of great names in here. So be sure to check it out if you want something that may be a little bit different than what you're expecting. Falcon Rising may be the exact thing you've been looking for. All right, next up, though, we have a teaser for the 4-3. Yeah, that's confusing. It's actually a continuation. Obviously, they filmed this, the 4, 2, and 3, I think, back to back. So it is coming out in the next couple months in 3D, I believe is why it was taking a little bit longer. I honestly have not seen even the second one. I saw the first one. It was okay. The second one, I haven't even heard anything about. I'm going to have to see if it's even released yet. I don't think it is. I'm sure Walgo USA has the rights to it, but I don't think it's come out yet. I know they released the first one. Anyways, I haven't seen the second one or the third one, obviously, but I don't know if they were able to rectify a lot of the issues that the first one had. Haven't heard any feedback, but if you guys are interested, there is a teaser trailer out for that now. Okay, so next up, getting rid of all the trailers that happened, we have news that El Rey Network has gained access to 255 Shaw Brothers films through Celestial Pictures, a partnership with them. Now, that may not mean a lot to a lot of people, but the network itself, because they will be able to show these films, they've got a little teaser commercial that you can check out up there-ish, maybe, if I can find the trailer for it. But anyways, obviously, starting in October, they're going to be doing Kung Fu movie marathons and showing different ones. The thing that gets me really excited about is that they're going to do subbed and dubbed. And I don't know exactly how they're going to do this, if they're going to be showing different ones at different times, or how they're going to be doing that. But I honestly haven't had cable TV in forever. Like, it's probably been about 3 years since I've had it, so I won't be actually checking out the channel itself, but I'm excited that other people will be able to. And there's a lot of Shaw Brothers fans out there, and I think they'll be really excited for it. And I think it's great. It's a 5-year partnership with El Rey and Celestial Pictures, and hopefully a lot of things grow from that. So be sure to check that out. I believe it starts in October, so if you guys have that network or know the other channels that partner underneath it, be sure to check it out and see if you know which Shaw Brothers movies are coming out pretty soon for you. All right, so lastly, I feel like I'm just going full steam right now. Lastly, we have some character posters for Dragon Blade with Jackie Chan. Now this time though, there's only one picture with Jackie in it. The rest of them actually have a couple ladies in them, and we get to see exactly what this movie's going to be about, the style, how it's going to work. I think it looks really, really good. It looks very different than what I thought it was going to be. I was thinking it was going to be more traditional and not as stylized, but a lot of the images that we've been seeing tell you a very, very different story. So I'm excited about this movie. I hope that Jackie does do different things with his films, and Dragon Blade may be something that we're not quite prepared for, and I'm totally okay with that. So anyways, I'll let you guys know as soon as I find out more about this film or get more pictures, or hopefully a teaser or something soon. That would be great if I could get a teaser for this movie. All right, and lastly, I did a review for the movie Blade. Now, obviously with Expendables and everything like that, kind of make me want to watch a few old movies, and Wesley Snipes, I know him as Blade. I think that's the main film that I know him in. And obviously, it's not the only film he's been in. He was in The Years Undisputed, amongst numerous films. But Blade is really the one that stood out to me. So I went ahead and revisited it, especially with all these like superhero movies that are coming out right now. You got Guardians of the Galaxy and like Batman and Avengers and all these other movies. So I felt like it was a good time to watch it and kind of see how the 90s did superhero films and things like that. So anyways, kind of a retro review. Hopefully you guys enjoy. And that is literally everything that I can talk about right now. It's been a crazy week, and I'm going to try and keep this momentum going, get some other stuff done for you guys. I know that there's a lot of things that I promised some people that I would help write articles about, and I'm sorry I just got busy with the Comic-Con and all the news. I thought I could get caught up earlier than I could, but it's just been crazy. But anyways, I'm going to try my best to get back on track here real soon. So thank you guys so much. I just want to do a quick shout out as well. For any of you guys that have liked my Facebook page, thank you so much. I just hit 700 likes, and to me that's insane. That's ridiculous that I have 700 people that actually like what I'm doing and what I'm following. And I know to some people it's just you click a button and you walk away, and that's totally fine. I just appreciate it, and it kind of gives me that momentum to keep doing what I do and keep pushing forward because you guys appreciate it, and I want to give you guys better content. I want to do more of these, like what's the big deal with piracy kind of articles where I really dive in and give you guys some actual content, as opposed to just like there's a trailer or something like that. So I'm going to try and do more things for you guys. Hopefully you can get excited about that, and hopefully I don't pass out from ridiculous, just so many projects going on. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys really are the best, and I really do appreciate it. And that's all I have this week. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is K Miller, and this week has been finished.